Hello everyone to today's matchup of CPL. We are in week 3 and we are going to watch Flying SCVs versus Attitude Plus. Though this is weird, I thought Flying SCVs are supposed to be fixed. Ha ha. With me is Quad. Say hello.
Hello everyone. Very excited to watch this series.
Not excited about my joke apparently. First map is Polaris Rhapsody. And we're going to jump right into it, so here we go. Balance is versus cos, and I don't have sound on, so I have to fix this.
Yeah, I was thinking I messed up with some team names or something like that.
Oh,
Yeah, Flying CV bug was fixed. I didn't get the joke. My bad.
You're pretty loud, suddenly.
Oh yeah, I think somebody else was complaining in Discord that my mic got really loud recently. I didn't change any setting, but I
Well,
got my Windows updated,
yeah,
so maybe
well,
that's
I
why.
can just make Discord quieter, say something again.
1, 2, 3, 1,
Okay, yeah,
2,
that should
1,
be
2.
fine, I think.
And now I'm speaking a bit louder.
Yeah, should be fine.
Okay,
So,
that it's fixed.
first match of the evening. Balance is C versus cos. Or cos. I don't know. I know cos. He was already, I think he was in tier 2 in CPL 5 when I started. I have no idea who Balance of C is, though I've seen his name. Do you know
Yeah,
something?
yeah, I heard about both of them. Ko's really a good player, improved pretty fast. He was playing, he was casting, um, he was helping other people. So, and Balance, I heard him from many seasons of CPL. But I actually didn't play with him or didn't know him in person, so both
Alright,
players are not new to this season for
indeed.
sure.
So, cos is going for the 9 pool, is pulling his drone out. Balance, meanwhile, is not going for a 9 pool. We're going to see if he's going to... Probably not an overgas either, so I guess since it's a 2-player map, he's going to go 12 pool.
Oh yeah, he's going for 12
11
pool.
pool.
Fortune. Oh, even 11, yeah.
I don't know, that this weird... Sometimes
That's very
people
weird.
do their pool too early, I feel like. I don't know. Just do it on 12. Guess coming up for cause.
Yeah, I guess those builds are anti-casters, so you cannot predict. You think it's 12 and then they put it on 11
Yeah.
and like screw you.
Oh wait, and there's a
It's
hatchery. This is some really, really wild build. Like he's going completely out of bounds here. And an extractor after the hatchery, okay?
It feels similar to Overpool opening with just a little bit more economy than Overpool gives you.
Yeah, this is just... I've never seen this. Like, he's on 9 drones with 2 hatcheries, I guess. Does he have to pull after he got his speed? Out
It
of
could be
gas?
dangerous, but the links are gonna be in time. I don't know whether you're supposed to pull off gas because you don't have enough mining, but
Yeah.
you also need this gas later on for mutas.
I mean, let's see what he does.
Yeah, so far Kos cannot just break in, he needs to gather up more reinforcements to try it because it's 6 against 6, but 2 more coming from the other side of the map, 2 more links. And now Overlord should see what's up, and I don't think he can break it just yet.
Yeah. That was, by the way, he pulled 1 drone, so he's doing it like 12 pool, but with an 11 pool and an earlier hatch. No idea about this build.
Yeah, looks very strange. And now Koz is starting to be aggressive here. Nice concave on those links. And actually Koz is doing it.
Oh yeah, this was a very good trade.
Even though some of the links were kind of idle, damaging the hatchery, he still managed to get the nice concave and get ahead in this fight.
Yeah, but now
Not
Balance
missing
is striking
close.
back.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about attacking this hatchery after this engagement. He could have made an arc on the bottom of the ramp, and maybe exchange a bit better than that. Because right now
Yeah.
Balance has 2 bases and time is on his side, and now Koz really needs to do
Also, I
something.
think Cause screwed up pretty hard. Like, he was floating 400 minerals. I think he slipped in his macro. And had,
Oh,
like,
just
lava.
noticed he put Spire very late. Yeah, he was he was really focused on
Yeah, exactly, micro.
microing.
I mean, I want to watch this when the game's over, but... And now he's misrallying drones? Oh, no. This is... Kinda... It started well, and then it went really downhill.
Yeah.
I mean...
Right now, Koz is getting sunken, getting his Spire, which is late, but
Yeah.
he needs to do something with Mutus. And judging by the Spire timing from Balance, he's not even that much behind on the Spire, so maybe he can afford either not to make spores at all or make just one spore, so...
Yeah, true.
Nice attempt to run by from Balance and see maybe can do damage, but I don't know. There is a sunken and it's
Yeah.
very hard to kill anything when the sunken in this position.
Yeah,
Very nice
really,
placement.
like, really weird run by if you see the sunken. Cause is now going for the hatchery. Balance did drone up a lot. Should take the extractor. Like, I feel like gas is a lot more important than minerals.
Yeah, for sure in ZVZ you
Got
value gas a lot more.
And we got 3 idle drones.
I don't know. Now the mutas are out, they will be killing this Overlord supply block in
Yeah.
Balance. There are some links. I'm not sure if Kos saw it. I think he saw. Yeah, mutas are trying to find the links. It was nice attempt if it worked perfectly. Maybe they can still kill hatchery or...
Yeah, maybe
I'm
they
not
can
sure about
cancel
main.
it. No, they
Yeah.
can't.
I'm not sure about this main run by. Maybe focusing hatchery can be better, but still with those mutas out, maybe it won't be enough even to cancel this hatchery. So yeah.
Yeah, I think... But I think this game should really be balances, because, like, he has 6 drones more, he has his natural, he is getting his muta count up, and, like, the only way to lose would be if he, like, would lose all of his mutas. Cos is pretty good muta micro, by the way. That was when I played with... Okay, we got a quick muta battle. These are 4 mutalists versus 4. Cos
So
is
far,
going to win.
it was looking even, but was
Yeah.
barely won this fight, and now it's very hard for Balance to overcome this
Oh, yeah.
disadvantage. Because it snowballs so fast, and this game can be over.
Yeah, this is... I didn't think he'd do it, but he did it. Like, Balance could have just waited a bit.
Yeah, you can only build one muta at a time. Those
Yeah.
Scourge connected, but it's not enough. 2 mutas left. 1 course, and despite all the odds in the beginning, he's pulling it. I guess
Yeah.
9 pulls is the best.
Yeah, I mean, this was just misplayed. Also, I don't want to take anything from Cause away, but this was also just really misplayed from Balance. I feel like in the last things, like, first of all, take your second gas. If you like, you don't need minerals in most cases. You need gas. And I want to quickly check on something. Did Cause really forget to build circlings at some point? No, his circling production is pretty on point. Huh. Okay. But yeah, Cause wins the first game.
Congrats. Yeah, well played.
Yeah, definitely.
Despite many things going wrong in the beginning.
So, Cause gets a point. I need to change the players.
And after this game, who do you think has more advantage going into the next one?
I think Cause should feel pretty good about it, to be honest. And
Yeah, having a lead in the first game is huge, and
yeah. Yeah, we're definitely going to see.
yeah.
Did I do an introduction last time? I don't
I
think
think we
so,
both
right?
skipped it,
Yes.
or you did. I doesn't remember.
No, I
I
skipped.
can do it this time if you want.
No, I skipped it last time, so I gotta do it this time.
Okay.
In the 11 o'clock position, in the color dark gray, playing a Zerg, playing for flying SCVs, we got Cause. And in the 5 o'clock position, in the color teal, playing for Attitude Plus and playing a Zerg, we got Balance C. Or Balance C rather, that was a weird pronunciation of the name. Overlords are flying to the same spot, so they should scout each other roughly around the same time.
Yeah, the pattern is pretty standard for this map.
Yeah.
Except for Balance, I think he should be sending Overlord to the top to scout natural first, because it's counterclockwise if it's polypoid.
Yeah. I mean, maybe he's going... Yeah, but then you wouldn't go. Yeah, it's a bit of a weird scout, but... It's CVZ, it's a weird matchup, you can do weird stuff. Cause is not going for the 9 pool this time, neither is Balance. Balance is going for a hatchery. This is a 12 hatch. Cause is going for the 12 pool.
Yeah, on paper, Balance should have build order advantage at that point. The 12 hatch is really nice. It's the best build if you can afford it in ZVZ.
Okay, this was weird. Like, I would like to hear what Cause was thinking. Like, he pulled his drone to the geyser. And then he was like, no, I built the hatchery first.
Maybe it just didn't make, I don't know.
And I just wonder why, you know, when I see this, like what went through the player's head. Because this is not standard. Like, you don't place your hatchery before your extractor.
Yeah.
And he was playing with the thought of building the extractor, but then he was like, no, I need my hatchery. I wonder. Yeah, anyhow, so Balance has a slight build order at Vantage, especially since, like, normally Cause should have more gas, but due to him building his gas late, he doesn't even has like a gas advantage.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's weird. Maybe it was just a misplay.
I don't know. Also,
I didn't see the resources. Maybe drone just didn't make the gas.
I have no idea. Coach's teacher plays to do a fucking 12 pool properly, please.
Too harsh on players.
Yeah, this is my favorite build. So I'm like here and sitting, and I'm like, oh my god, it's a 12 pool. I want to see this, and then they're like, nope, Pancake, we're not going to do 12 pools today, and I'm disappointed. Anyhow, layers coming up. That's a textboat 12 hatch.
Yeah, the pull and gas timing were standard for 12 hatch. I was looking at the balance side,
Yeah,
so nothing
nothing out of the
unusual.
ordinary.
So far, no fights because they cannot attack each other or should not. Balance
Oh, there was a
doesn't have any
Zergling that died.
incentive. Where?
Balance scouted with a Zergling and Cause killed it at the natural. So Balance
Okay.
didn't see the main base of Cause, but he knows that hatchery is up.
Yeah, pretty close,
Yeah.
and fire is slightly ahead for balance, but it doesn't matter because the map is
Oh, well,
large.
Cause is getting... Oh no, he mismicroed this. He could have gotten
There's
in,
one
but...
thing, he can get the drone. If he gets the drone, it's really nice. No,
Oh yeah. Both
I'm just
players
denying this
also...
mining.
Both-
That's nice.
Both players also pretty defensive, like going up to 15 drones. That is courageous. Like, I guess they both see that the other player is going for drones.
Yeah, and also it's very hard to attack for any player. Like Balance doesn't need to attack, he already has build order advantage, and Cos cannot break 12 hatchery player with the same amount, even like lower amount of drones, so they both need to play differently.
Yeah, though I must say, like, if it comes to Mutalis, I actually favor Cause, despite him, like, being... Now he has a drone more. Because his Muta Micro is supposedly really good. Like,
Okay.
that's what people always told me, like... So we're going to see what he's doing. He's going to build a bunch of Scourge and...
Yeah, and I like this start with Scourge because in small numbers Mutalisks are really bad against Scourge. It's hard to micro, hard to patrol kill all the Scourge.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if I like this. Like, if you know that your opponent is going 12 hatch and nothing happened, you know that he's going to have a bunch of mutas. I mean, for some reason Balance is splitting them weirdly, and I have no idea why, but...
Already two Scourge are connected. If
Yeah.
Koz reinforces with his own mutas, he can take this fight potentially if some more Scourge connect.
Oh! No, he got 2. Like, those Scourge, the 2 that hit, they shouldn't have hit, I feel like, and I feel like if you know that your enemy is just like about to build Mutalith, then it's okay, but don't just send in 6 Scourge when you know your opponent has like, it's like 12 hatch and nothing happens, and you know he can build 5 Mutaliths at once.
Yeah, when you are not distracted, it's easier to
Yeah.
micro those Scourge and kill. But as you see, it worked, so
Yeah,
sometimes
it did
players
work.
are still not ready. Maybe switching to main base, to macro, something like that.
Yeah, true. Maybe I'm just a bit strict today. Because I'm not in a good mood.
In small numbers, I think it's also pretty hard to micro. Still.
Yeah, true. How are the
so
muta
far-
numbers?
Yeah,
7.
so far Balance has even less mutas, oh my god, and some mutas are damaged. Killing the Overlord is nice, but he needs to run away as fast as possible before
Yeah.
getting in range of Cause's mutas.
How much
3
is
more
it?
mutas
This
to
is
reinforce. It should be enough to defend this.
11 versus 8. 12 versus 10. Cos got a tech +1 on the way. Balance got carapace, but it's still a long way off. So if Cause attacks with his upgrade, which he does, which is perfect and very clever, and I like this.
Yeah, he lined it up
Yeah.
when upgrade was finishing.
Indeed.
Really nice way.
And now it's
And he's on offensive, so it's nice.
yeah. And now he's even getting the first shots in and Scourge connect.
Nice connections. I feel Balance has a bit more, or I'm not sure now. Yeah, Balance. Still hard to click in this spot.
Now Cause is wrecking this.
3 against 6, yeah. Maybe those Scourge connected perfectly.
+1 attack is huge in Muta versus Muta at the same numbers.
Usually you don't see it often. People go for armor upgrade, and attack makes sense in a sense that it's finishing quicker.
Yeah, and that's what you do. I told you, Cause if it comes to like Mutalist, Cause wins.
Yeah, very nice.
I'm Farseer. I'm clairvoyant.
Indeed.
So, we're going onto the thing again. Cause wins, which gives flying SCVs 1 point.
Yeah, and I wonder now if +1 attack for Mutas is the thing that he always does, or it was situational. Because it's not something you learn from the books, like you should get +1 armor usually
I
for
mean,
your Mutas. But in this case, it really made sense to get it faster, +1 attack, and lining up with this attack timing.
I mean,
Really
there is no real theory, right? What happens if you go, like once the early game settles in like ZVZ, you have to look like, what does my opponent have? What does I have? What do I have for opportunities? I think it was just really well read. By Cause, like he read the game state and he looked at this, okay, I can do this and still have enough Mutalisks. I think that was just very well played by Cause in the sense of like he read the game correctly and he knew how the matchup plays out.
Yeah, looked like it. Even though it was 12 hatchery, he said like, okay, I've been there many times, know how to play against 12 hatch.
We're back on, we're back on Polaris and we're going into the game and you can do the introduction this time.
Alright, so in the top left hand corner in the red, playing as Zerg, it's Melody, and in the bottom right hand corner in the yellow, also playing as Zerg, it's Crispy. So far we have mirrors, a lot of mirrors.
Yeah, I think all other games this time are mirrors. So, I know nothing about Melody. I know from her stream description that she is a StarCraft 2 Grandmaster, whatever that is. It sounds grand, so I guess it's good.
Yeah, it's very good actually.
Okay, yeah, I never played the game, so...
No, the Grandmaster in SC2, it's pretty hard to get. And maybe some people, some elitist people for Brood War would defend that, but I think the knowledge transitions really well from one game to the other, like basics, macro, micro, mechanics of where you should split attention and things like that. So having Grandmasters in SC2 is huge.
Yeah. And we got, and I know nothing about Crespi. Do you know anything about Crespi? What the heck was this? Was that a 9 hatch? Yeah, that was a 9 hatch.
Yeah, 9 drones. I missed was their extra drone or just straight 9 hatch.
Yeah, I missed it too. I think it was just straight at 9.
Alright, we'll see.
Yeah. So, and that's against the 9 pools, so Melody should have the build order advantage. She's looking into a very strong game.
Nice builds, yeah. About Crespi, I also don't know anything. Maybe he's just he's playing his first season in CPL, maybe played before, so I have no idea.
And like in the chat, Kai Cruz was like ZVZZZ, like snoring sounds, and I'm like thinking, you're a Terran. Like, look at your mirror game first. There's like 30 minutes of nothing happening. So, don't give ZVZ shit if you play Terran. Um, yeah, Overlord is coming up. Zerglings are coming out. Zerglings. That's a very early hatchery. You know, okay, he just built drones. What the hell? You
I
know,
think he just dies, you know.
um,
It's really
um,
maybe if he links after that, I don't know.
what the heck? Usually, I like think I like know ZVZ because it's my favorite matchup and probably also my best matchup. Yeah, I know what these guys are doing, and like this evening, everyone is like subverting expectations, and I have no idea what's going on. Like, what is this build order?
Yeah. Sometimes you just don't know those players are preparing, especially it's CPL, and some people really, how to say, do their homework and prepare sometimes stupid builds, sometimes tricky builds just for their opponent. They
Yeah,
watch replays, like watch their streams, and really all
I
that matters for the next week to get this one win in CPL for them. Yeah.
so Melody's moving out with a bunch of Zerglings. Crespi is building Sunkens in response.
Yeah, because he
Uh,
scouted with an
yeah,
overlord to move out exactly. I'm not sure if this will be in time because links
he
are
needs
already there.
he needs to get on his ramp. He needs to get
Yeah,
on his ramp.
close
He
the
needs to
ramp.
block the ramp. Or he's just
Uh,
getting overrun. Okay, that's also a possibility.
no. One
Oh no,
Sunken
yeah,
should be
yeah.
finishing.
Oh,
Barely
yeah.
defense. The next wave of links could be dangerous as well. So if he just goes all drones at this point, feeling safe, like okay, I defended it, let's drone up, then it's just GG.
I mean, he sees it, but I think Melody has way too many Zerglings for him to defend. Like, she can
Yeah.
just kill all this.
Yeah, really nice. You just build
Yeah, just
links
build two, and he just builds two more
and win.
drones, you know, like.
Yeah, exactly. You see, it's just a mental thing. When you defend the attack, like your gut telling you to go drones after that.
Yeah.
Okay, you survive, and then you just didn't survive the next wave, which is even bigger. And now we're about to finish this game because there is no drones.
Yeah.
4 drones and more links coming. Just nothing you can do.
Yeah, that was just a bit strange, you know, like he saw Melody's build with his Overlord. So I wonder why he was thinking that he could drone up, like he knew that. Oh great, and now you dropped and I can't close the game.
Oh, sorry.
Well,
I thought the game, like when it's GG, it's like over and that's it.
yeah, it should
Yeah,
be.
that's so strange how it works sometimes.
Yeah, but I mean, this is Blizzard. They are busy harassing
Yeah,
women instead of doing fixing their games. So
yeah. Fortunately, and like going into the next game, it felt so one-sided for our um Crespi, yeah, because of it could be like because of this build, but in particular, like I don't think you can 9 hatch all the way, like two games in a row. Maybe Crespi was prepared for something else, and if Melody does something else, like changes the build to 9 pool or I don't know 12 pool hatch first, maybe we can see whole different game because sometimes 9 hatcher is really tricky to defend if you don't see it, and just judging from the experience on the ladder, it's one of the best builds to execute if you care about those free ladder points and don't want to actually
play the
play
game.
for the like yeah, for the long term, and study something else.
And next up is Eclipse. And I suppose it's my time to do the introduction.
Yep.
In the 1 o'clock position, in the color black, playing a Zerg, we got PRG Crespi, playing for flying SCV. And in the 7 o'clock position, in the color pink, playing as Zerg, playing for Attitude Plus, we got A plus Melody. Oof, Eclipse, that's like a 9 pool map for me. Like, even with like
Yeah.
12 pool, I'm really scared of 9 pools on this map because the rush distance, it feels so short and my opponent always knows where I am.
Yeah, I go 12 pool still, and if I die to 9 pool, I blame my poor micro. Because if I just micro those two links better, I just hold and then I'm
Um,
ahead. So yeah, it can be played with 12 pool, I think, but it's hard. For
uh,
sure.
you go in base 12 pool though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, you don't take your net, then it's
and
easier.
all I need to defend is just ramp, but links coming. So sometimes if 9 pool is very precise, links coming really quickly. I barely get on top of the ramp, and if barely like 1 or 2 links get there late, then it's broken. The ramp is broken, then there is a surround, and GG.
Yeah,
Very sharp.
and someone realized that this isn't the right map. They should play on Polypoid.
Mm.
Yeah, I was silent about it because I was like, maybe people don't realize. But no.
Yeah, chat is really on point
Yeah,
here.
chat is. By the way, we got a 12 hatch from Melody in base, and this was. What the heck was this? Like, I was so busy talking about unimportant stuff. What the heck did Crespi do? Was this a 9? What, that a 10 hatch?
I missed it as well. I even had tapped to see what the what order was. Sorry for that. And check for this week.
Wait, I
But it
want
looks
to.
like hatchery. Yeah, we can
Yeah,
because
screw it.
it's a replay.
Yeah, we can just.
I don't think somebody minds that.
Oh no, that's just an 11 hatch. Okay.
What is this? Okay, 11 hatch. It's Protoss build, you know.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that's usually a ZVP build. I
And
mean,
hatchery in the main from Melody.
yeah.
Also at 11.
Also at
What are
11. No, that's a 12. Like, she's on 11.
Oh, okay, 12 in main. Yeah, there
Yeah.
is a build like that. At least it's something that makes sense.
Everyone's just doing builds that. I don't
Yeah,
know.
so strange. I don't even know. I think recipe on paper got better, and just the hatchery on the location gives 2 gas later on if he survives, and he should survive because it's. Oh, well, I don't know. They are close because the Melody should have more drones. Maybe she can overwhelm later.
Yeah.
But if he survives, let's say he's in a better position when the game gets longer and
Uh,
we
is
transition
Crespi
to
going for a
mutas.
third hatchery? Is this a Hydra build? No, he just macroed. Yeah, this build's. Oh, because it's an 11 hatch, he just floats a lot of minerals. Okay, okay, okay.
And third hatchery by Melody
Oh,
actually.
Melody's going for
She
a third
built,
hatch.
yeah, 2 in the main and then third at the natural, which is a bold move, I would say. Spending so many minerals into 3 hatcheries with no. Oh, there is no tech. Okay, never mind. Then it's not that dangerous. Because if she
Yeah.
went gas mining all the time and tried to transition into Mewtwo, which is like, again, when you make Spire, you spend 200 minerals. You don't have enough links to defend all of
Yeah.
that.
Though, like, honestly, like, if I'd been like a Crespi situation, I would Like, right now, I'd get a heart attack. Because I hate three hedge balls. Because I feel like if you don't nine pool and kill the player, like, Melody's now kinda ahead, I feel like, because uh, she can either just try to mass links and then overwhelm. Crespi's already building the creep colonies.
Right. Yeah, I know that feeling
Mm.
when you cannot punish somebody for going greedy like that. And actually, Crespi is thinking about his own defense, which is reasonable.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know
don't
if he
like the
saw no
position.
layer. I think he should know there is no layer, right? Because Overlord in such weird position, it's in between the.
Uh, he saw he peeked into the main. But yeah, what I wanted to Amelia say, like if you're like up against a lot of links, that just build your sunks a bit farther to the back, and then build an Evo chamber because that's really good SimCity, and that's only 75 minerals.
Yeah, Evil
Like,
Chamber will be
yeah,
nice there as well.
like those sunk colonies, they're really exposed.
Even it can be used later on for making spores if you need, so
Yeah,
Evil
true.
Chamber it's not just wasted money.
But yeah, let's see what Cresby's doing. He's building a spire. He is building Zerglings. Melody's just massing Zerglings too. She's up in supply by about 9 supply, which is a huge ton in ZVZ.
Yeah, and I like the decision making not to attack. Like you see, she went there, saw the two Sunkens, estimated the number of links, and just stayed there in the arc. So
Yeah,
not forcing the issue, not losing the links potentially, just I cannot attack because I also have natural, I have better economy, it's all fine in either case. Like doing damage or not doing damage, it's already done because two Sunkens are forced, more links are forced. Things like that really nice to see.
yeah. So Cresby's getting his first Mutalisks out. I'm just a bit scared because Melody is just ecoing off of 3 hatches, so she's going to have a big economy. Meanwhile, Crespi, okay, he's now building drones too, but he has only 1 Mutalist, so he can't snipe drones. He will be able to snipe Overlord though, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, spores are in nice positions to block Mutalisks from sniping those drones. Both in the main and in the natural, they're only maybe like one square when you can hit without taking spore hits, or actually no squares. I think they are all covered.
Yeah.
The minerals.
And there's a Hydrogen from Melody.
Yeah, very
So,
interesting. And actually, at such economy, I think she can build Hydras, no problem. Like, it's
yeah.
not something bad to do, it's reasonable in this position. Like, situationally, I mean.
God, I hate Hydra players in ZVZ.
Yeah, it's like they are bending the rules. It's not like the matchup should be working, and they doing it more than you playing against that, so
Yeah, it's like,
this is also showing.
I mean, that is like such a Protoss and like Terran move, like old people gameplay where you don't have to use Mutalisk to do cool micro moves, but you just A-click across the map. Like,
Yeah.
so Terran and Protoss.
Yeah, you're talking about Goliath builds as Terran, right?
Yeah.
Flag Factory, A move, and goodbye Zerg.
Yeah.
I just macroed all the games, so I'm better than you. Goodbye. Yeah.
Hydras in ZVZ, they like style, you know? There's like no art to it.
Right, so
But it's still a
with
strong
Mutas,
build, and I respect doing it, and yeah, I just hate it.
yeah, it's tricky to play. And with Mutalisks, you need to be aware where those hiders are, and when they move out, you can either counterattack the drone lines and force some to come back, cut off reinforcements, and try to snipe hiders in the corners. Almost like Marine Medic Ball, you treat the Hydra Ball in a similar way. You need to
Yeah.
attack with hold position micro and doing things like that to reduce the Hydra numbers.
Oh, Crespi needs to stack his Mutalisk better. This wasn't well microed.
Yeah, and there are not enough Mutalisks to snipe drones really well.
There are
just
enough
5.
Mutalisks.
Oh, one shot, right?
Yep,
From
one
5.
shot 5.
Exactly, okay, yeah.
Same as probes, SCV need more.
Okay.
Because
Yeah, maybe
SCVs are
that's why.
overpowered and they can basically win a whole game alone and I'm not frustrated about Terran, no. Anyhow, what is like we agree that Crespi is behind, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think he's ahead for sure because Melody has better economy. Hydras are great fighters against Mutas. It's I
Why
don't
is
know.
Melody going lurkers? And Crespi's
Maybe
now
to
going
defend Zergs
carapace?
or their own Hydras. I don't know.
Is he going
So
to
Melody,
play?
sorry.
No, no, you go ahead.
Melody didn't have Overlord, and she doesn't know what's up from the Crespi's base. If there could be also Hydras and Lurkers potentially, so maybe that's why. Nice deny on the third base. On the third, whatever, gas base.
Yeah. And now Melody is also... What? Oh no, no, okay. This is Carapace Fire. This is
Oh,
Carapace
by the
2.
way, I missed the hatchery from Crespi at the very corner.
Oh
He
yeah,
snuck
that's
the
a hidden hatchery.
This is nice. This is something that can win games.
Crespi is also going for Overlord transport. So I guess he's going to drop circlings for slow Overlords.
Very strange. And Hydras are pretty good at sniping, dropping overlords as well. I don't know.
And Melody's moving out with Lurker Hydra.
Yeah, this is
what if this game I'm casting?
this is very hard to defend. You need Sunkins more than 3. You need to be careful with links, and you need to snipe mutas, like snipe reinforcements with mutas. Go just behind this whole army and snipe things.
Yeah.
But I don't think it will be enough right now. Even oh, I see 1, 2, like 2 groups of hiders probably around that, and lurkers. Yeah, you cannot push into that with links. Only Sunkins can save you, I think. But not enough. You see how links are melting with those lurker spines. It completely denies any Zergin attacks.
But Melody doesn't have enough Hydras. The Mutalisks are overwhelming the Hydras. I think, maybe.
Yeah. Crespi should defend. I'm not sure from where all of those mutas came from. It was just one group, maybe I missed on the map. But actually Crespi defends just because of those mutas reinforcements.
This wasn't Overlord drop, it was Overlord speed. I misread the button. Because I usually play cartooned and the button is like just an Overlord who like drops something, so it's much easier to read.
Alright.
Melody will scout the third base.
Yeah, this is nice, and there are no defense. I think Crespi should send Mutas there, yeah, which he does, and cancelled another base from Melody. Another base attempt at this third location. Meanwhile, Hydras are getting +2 attack already, so they are very dangerous. You should respect those Hydras. And economy now looking better for Crespi actually, and right now I don't think Melody can win it if
Yeah.
more mutas are
And I
killed.
don't understand it still. Why lurkers? Like, this doesn't make sense if you know your opponent is going Mutalisk.
Well, you don't know. There were no scouts, scouting overlords at that point. If opponent also transitions to hiders, and this is one response,
Then,
hider player.
yeah, but like, you should first scout it, right? You don't do it blindly.
Yeah, usually you scout, but with mutas on the map, it's impossible to scout, and maybe
Yeah,
that's why. That's why.
but, I mean, even if Crespi went Hydralisk, right? So he went Mutalisk first. You know
Yeah.
he's probably on 2 hatcheries. And you were on like 3 hatcheries for like 10 minutes. And your Hydralisk upgrades are earlier because you know he went into Mutalisk. He can't have that much gas on 2 bases.
Right.
So even if he would switch into Hydras, like you would have like 30 Hydras more. This is why I'm a bit perplexed. Because I try to understand what the players are doing.
Well, like, how to say it?
Oh no.
153
Oh.
in chat says it can be for the links, to deny links, but there is a battle, sorry.
Yeah. Crespi kinda split his meters off at the start and kind of things, but now he's fighting back and he's getting all the Hydras. And this is a nice trade for him. Melody did take her third base.
Oh, I think this is it, because this attack was completely denied. There is no way that third base will be defended, and after this fight, I don't think there are ways to come back. Even drone count is now better for Crespi. He should be mining more. I mean, he should be... Melody should mine out faster because of the initial economy boost, so even in that sense, he's ahead. Taking the third.
Melody is on Hive Tech though, so Plague.
Yeah, Plague
on
is
the
nice
Mutalisk might
against
come in,
Mutalisk.
that would be great.
And links can be denied with lurkers. Yeah, if things go really well and Crespi didn't snipe the defilers, then we are still playing.
Yeah, both players also, by the way, are floating a lot of resources, like for quite some time now. Crespi is at 3k minerals.
Yeah, I don't think... Yeah, I don't know actually. Just floating larva, he can spend them all. For mutas or more drones to saturate the third base eventually.
Yeah.
He's under no threat.
And he's going double expansion. Oh! Also, Mutalisk with black wings look pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look pretty.
Like bats.
Yeah, exactly. And bats are cool animals. Crespi might even go for the triple expansion. Yeah, he like also had the drone at the 4 o'clock position.
He doesn't need to attack or force the issue in any way because he's ahead, and more upgrades should be coming for his Mutalisks. Resources are nice, I don't know. Only hope is for defilers, for Melody to swing this game in her favor. And it's again nice decision making to go for the defilers and not stay on Hydras forever.
Yeah.
This is something.
That's a Plague, and it didn't hit anything. Wow.
Yeah, missed Plague. And actually Crespi should not attack, I think. Just, it doesn't matter right now. Just leave 2 bases to Melody. Let her mine them out, and then we'll see. It's like, she's on the clock to do something and move out.
Yeah, true. Princess is now also coming for Crespi, so he's going to go into Hive 2. Oh. That wasn't played.
Yeah, the plague was nice. And now I don't know if Crispy should really take this fight. Like, what's the point?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got plagued. Run away. Mutas are flying so fast.
Yeah, Cresby's just ecoing up. Got a lot of Mutalisk around. Melody's moving out again. Where are her Defilas? There they are. Couldn't she just technically cast Dark Swarm and nothing could? Okay, there's Zerglings.
But it should work against Mutas, I think.
Yeah, it does, because it works versus carriers too.
Yeah. Where is the plague? Missed plague, I think, right?
Crespi dodged the plague, actually. That was a pretty nice dodge if this was intentional.
Yeah, and this fight is going completely...
Yeah.
Oh, this is the plague, but no hiders left, so doesn't matter at the very end. Two defilers are running back home.
Yeah, they're slithering back home.
Yeah.
Do defilers have skeleton skulls instead of heads? This looks really weird. This looks like they have
yeah, they do.
Yeah. That looks super strange.
Nice unit design. And this like tail is like exoskeleton, I think, from Ancient Animals, something like that. Looks to me.
Melody's now going for a third base. Will be hard to hold. What is Crespi doing, by the way? What is he tagging into? He's building a lot of links.
He can just roll, but it doesn't need to, so just denying third base, and this is the last attempt for Melody to do something, because if this base dies...
that was nice plague.
Yeah, nice plague, but no hiders to do something with it, only 4 of them, which are that pretty. And that's it, the base was denied, so we can stay in this game for longer until Melody leaves, but she's mining out from natural, mine already mined out, so it's just a matter of time.
Yeah, true.
Now I think even Defiler Plagues won't swing this game because there is not enough supply to back it up and not enough economy. Crispy can rebuild having such huge mineral and gas bank.
Yeah.
Nice plagues, but just actually those hydras pushed away.
Yeah. Maddie's still playing though. Supplies are pretty even again. But I mean, Crespi is floating 4k minerals. He just has to do some... Just build some macro hatches.
For the future.
He's saving for the next game. Like, he's going to start with 4k minerals.
Yeah, I wish there was like an experimental snowball mechanic in RTS when you play serious. Like, you won already, so you have a boost in your next game. Something like that.
That'd be really unfair though, like... like, think, like, you finish the game with like 2k minerals and you like Protoss and you just throw up 10 gates and then just build 10 zealots.
Yeah, but like take another games like mobile games. If your hero leveled up, it's kinda snowballs. If you lose your heroes at the start of the game, then you cannot come back because of that.
Oh!
So maybe...
The plagues are good. The lurkers do the job against lings.
Those reinforcing hiders actually can do some work here because of those plagues. Crispy once again needs to pull back. And actually he only needs to deny this base, and Lynx have Adreno, so it will be denied really quick.
I mean, Crespi's now taking 2 more expansions at the 4 and 5 o'clock position.
Yeah. Huge drone transfer as well from the natural because it was mined out. Yeah, he's taken the Artosis advice, get more ahead and taking just the whole map. like it.
Yeah.
So many mistakes are made when people just want to finish the game quicker when they have advantage. If it's not a rush build, just to finish it off and then fail. That's so bad.
Yeah, true. Yeah, but Crespi's really pulling ahead now. And there's another attack from Melody coming in. She is trying to do a true prong. That was a nice dodge of the plague. Did you see that?
Yeah. I don't know if even it was intentional or not. Like maybe it was kinda.
But it still looked great.
Yeah.
You just
He
have
was
to
pulling
pretend
back.
like.
Because now there's a plague and no hiders left.
Yeah. Mary's still going in with her 5 lurkers, burrowing in front of the natural, but unfortunately lurkers can't attack air. Okay, it's not like Crespi's going to clear it, so he's first going to clear the hydras. Melody is completely broke now.
Yeah.
And
now
that's the
the
G.
GG. Not happy about it, I assume. Single G. It's just game, not even good game.
Yeah. Strange game that was. I have
Just
to.
MNG in the chat. Yeah, just game.
So Crispy evens it up, and we're going to see what those players have ready on their third map, which is now going to be Polypoid. It should have been the second map.
Whether it was last game or second game, I think it was against Aur, like in the Protoss planet, Aur Rev from Rev Clan. Aur. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce it actually.
It's your turn to do the introduction.
So in the top right hand corner in the gray, playing as Zerg, it is Crespy, and in the bottom left hand corner in the blue gray kind of color, it is Melody, also playing as Zerg. The score is 1-1, so this game is really important for both players.
You know, usually I would know. Usually I would now say like this is Polypoids or this is a 4-player map, so maybe we see a 12 pool or 12 hit. But you know what? Everyone does what he wants, so I'm not going to say anything about build orders. How's that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to watch what they're going to do, because...
It's just an RTS game, people can express themselves.
Yeah.
Not like trying to stick to those borders
It's just an...
of Korean meta.
it's just a totally empty canvas, and you can just throw your color around. See what sticks.
Yeah.
So let's see what we're going to see. Melody is on 12 drones, so she's going to 12 hatch.
Yeah,
Crispy is going to 12 hatch. Are we going to see a normal game for once?
Yeah, looks like a mirror to me. And the map is large. Polypoid, I think, really kind of sneaky build here is go for 5 pool, because I face it so often on ladder on this map. It's actually very popular in especially on Korea when people go 5 pool, because everybody goes 12 hatch here and they think they really smart and can just build order win. So this is nice to throw on this map, by the way. But they're both going for completely mirror build here, so we'll see who's better.
Yeah, Melody's just, yeah, completely mirror. Everything's completely the same. Extractor's coming up, Pool is coming up. Melody is a bit quicker on the drones. And you know what? This is wonderful. I can finally talk about the game again and I know what's going on. Next 3 lava will be Zerglings. And then we're going to see how both players want to play.
Yeah, 12 hatch against 12 hatch on cross spawns. Again, I think we might get into the situation when nobody attacks and everybody drones, because again, it's no advantage to go aggressive on your opponent on cross spawns because of fast reinforcements and long distance with mirror build. So we might see just straight mute transition and then mute versus mute fights.
Melody's sneaking a drone, by the way.
Oh, that's nice.
So,
Even a couple of drones
oh,
more.
she's sneaking 2 drones, and Crespi's also sneaking a drone.
Yeah, it's nice. Nice moves like that.
Yeah.
You don't want to be really greedy. 1 or 2 drones are okay.
Okay, now it's getting crazy. This is 15 drones. Like...
This is asking to be punished for it.
Yeah, but
I'm
Crespi's pulling a
realize.
sunken... Like, apparently nobody plays Zerglings anymore.
Yeah.
So it just...
far, Crespi is outplayed mentally. He's preparing for any kind of aggression, like wasting minerals for the sunken, and nothing's coming.
I mean, Crespi's now also just droning up. They're both just going crazy. Crespi's on 18 drones, Melly's on 17 drones. Oh, Crespi might get a drone. Though, honestly, at this point, it's not that important, because both are spamming drones anyways.
Yeah, I like that he realized that he also, Crespi, I mean, can drone, and...
Yeah.
2 even, I think, even out. This sunken, not that much important anymore, having those drones out.
Big thing though, Melody's gas is a lot earlier than Crespi's. He's not even taking his gas right now. Which is really weird. Always take your gas early. Like, you're not going to be short on minerals in a ZVZ. It's going to be the gas. If you're like on 20 drones. Okay, now he's taking his gas. He should also pull his overlord away. That's like over Melody's natural. Like, you should know that Spire should finish soonish.
Yeah,
and Melody's going for third base. Yeah,
this is sneaky, and the timing is good. I mean, you don't expect it usually at this point because it's very tight. This transition period, whether you go mutus, whether you build all links after layer is finished, so it's not something you usually do.
Yeah. Melody is now coming for the map with like 12 Zerglings. And we got a sunken and 6 Zerglings in defense.
Oh, I don't know, yeah, it's dangerous.
Yeah,
and
but
Melody didn't pull him back.
So Melody's going carrot plays +1. Crespiy is building another sunken colony.
Yeah, I really don't know.
And now he's going carapace too.
Like what Crespiy can do to scout this base, like what should hint him to do it. I think this base can cost the game for our Grazer player.
Yeah, so Melody third hatches up. Like, if she takes the gas, she should win. This is so weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe drone transfer can be scouted at some point if Melody just goes drones and then transfers through the natural. Maybe this can be seen by an overlord, or I don't know.
I mean,
but Crespiy needs to scout it.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, that's like one of these situations where I think like, yeah, there's no way my opponent is going 3 hatches that early. Okay, Crespi's now also going for a third hatch, but I think it's a bit too late. I think we got a muta fight coming in though, so let's see how many mutas do we got. Crespiy got 9, Melody got 10. I mean, he could maybe snipe a drone and get away with it.
Yeah, I would try something like that. No need to
fight.
fight.
But he's not pulling back. Yeah, now he's dead.
That's it. I think
Yeah,
that's it because
yeah.
it cannot escape. It's in range. This is so bad. I mean, the situation. Oh, Melody not
Ah,
chasing. Going for the no for this overlord. I don't know about that. I think it's like missed opportunity to get so much damage on those mutants. If you patrol micro like patrol shoot. Maybe
yeah.
this is like a new mechanic, I don't know. I think she knows about that even coming from SC2, but it's a Brood War specific mechanic to fly and shoot with mutas.
Crespi got 3 mutas and at a really weird position. I think he forgot about them, which is really unfortunate because that's 3 mutalis. And Crespi's not sticking his mutalis, stacking his mutalis too.
Yeah, I
This
think
is
it
really
wasn't
strange.
intentional. Because when they are stacked, it's hard to focus specific one.
Yeah. And now Melody's reinforcements are coming in. Crespi forgot
Okay.
3 mutalis at the 9 o'clock at 3 o'clock position.
I was hoping,
Yeah.
but no. Completely outplayed. Even this third base, not.
Yeah, that was
It
just...
just started working, I think. It's not a big deal in this game.
I mean, like, that happens if you play passive. Like, if you just build 20 drones.
Yeah, if Crespi survived now, he will die later because third base
Yeah.
wasn't scouted anyway. But he just decided to attack and died because of it. Not having clear advantage, just thinking, alright, maybe my gas is down to 0. That means I have good macro and spend all the gas to Mutalisks. I should attack now. But the map is long distance, so attacks like that can cost you the game just because when you fly there, it's 2 more mutas from your opponent at this time, so
Yeah,
pretty
true.
tough.
Let me just quickly adjust the overlay for the next game. It's going to be Hazelworth versus Cold Warp Gates. Shout out to the other caster, to one of the other casters. I think he also casts on the main channel.
Yeah, Cold Warp Gates
Yeah.
casted my games for sure last season, I remember. And he open casts. Yeah, I see the announcements.
So we're going to continue with our mirror matches, and it's going to be a PvP.
Alright, I don't know anything about PvP, but let's see.
Uh,
Some PvP were really interesting. I think either last week or the week before we watched.
oh yeah, this awesome game, like where they went like 20-minute macro game and everything was crazy. Yeah, that was
It was
awesome.
close and exciting.
Yeah. Though going by today's trends, they're like going to go Nexus first or something, and then they skip gateways and go into scouts, and it seems like week 3 was just one of these weeks where people go crazy.
I don't know, we'll see what happens there, but I
Oh, the
expect
overlay.
anything. Yeah, overlays on the screen.
Yeah.
Good call. Nothing happened yet, not even pylon, only now.
No, there's a pylon. There's another
The first
pylon.
pylon.
That's a strange pylon position, I think. Like, you'd normally do it like Cold Warp Gates did, which is more like toward the ramp, right? But Hathaway built it right behind his Nexus? I guess
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you probably save mining time because your probe doesn't have to run so far, but...
Yeah, I was going to say, if I play Protoss, which I never played, I will hover the money and I think, okay, probe should travel that far, I could not afford it, let's place it right away near the base. Because I don't know, like, at which minerals I should pull probe until it gets there, so it will be 100.
So do you know what I said? Like, this is weird and somebody's going to build a Nexus first and... Week 3 is just strange.
You
Yeah.
watched the games, right?
Yeah.
You just didn't spoil it.
You know what? I totally respect everyone doing this, and I have nothing against them. But I still hate it, and I need a piece of chocolate. So you're going to take over, I'm going to grab something. Because this is... My blood
All right.
pressure is...
No problem. So Hazarat sees the Nexus, and he needs to do something, like to respond to it, because it's very greedy. He can be put behind by not doing anything, and I don't know if he can do anything because the map is pretty large and there is just one gate and Robo as a build order, and I have no idea if it reaches there in time uh, before all warp gates will have his own units, zealots, to defend, because there is no cyber core yet, so he can defend only with zealots. And the
Yeah.
goon is on the way.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say really. Like, I have no idea how this plays out. Like, obviously, warp gates is probably a hat. But I have no clue. Like, how often do you see Nexus first in PvP? Like,
Yeah, no idea.
I can't make an educated guess. This is really annoying because I feel like I might as well become. I might as well be silent. Okay, Prob is getting sniped by the Zealots, which is nice. No more skiting for Hazorath.
That forces you to do something, and you can make mistakes because of it. Like you feel, oh, I should punish it, otherwise I'm dead. He's so greedy, oh my god. And then it just doesn't happen, like your attack fails and you're even more behind.
Warp gates. He's not even going for Cybercore. He's going Forge. And where's his probe going? Like, he's not going... Oh, look at this.
Yeah,
That's a
proxy
proxy
robo.
robo. And this is cool.
And I assume it's not for
Oh,
an
it's going to
observer.
get scouted.
Yes, it's going to scout it. Oh my god, what a map hacker.
What a... Yeah.
He just saw his stream or something. How, like, you're supposed to know that. Was there much smarter than me, but I don't know how you determine.
Shouldn't he cancel the robo?
I don't know, the pylon... Yeah, the zealot's already there. River won't be in time. Cancel will be better decision for sure. Maybe he didn't know that zealots will go there. I don't know. Now the Robo is denied and Hazarat is even more behind.
Yeah. That's a nice Dragoon micro though on Hazorath.
Yeah, stutter stepping against those zealots.
Yeah. And
What
Hazorath
you
is now
should do.
going to go for his own Nexus.
But Cold Warp Gates is already mining. Oh, he's going to rebuild the pylon there to have some pressure applied with the river, but it will be so much later.
Not
And
sure
behind
if
it.
it's... I mean, not sure if it even matters. Like, by the time that the Reaver is coming out, Cold Warpgate is going to have a really big Dragoon advantage.
Yeah, he added
I
4
suppose.
gateways. There is 3 cannons and natural, so he's not cutting any more corners than he did in the beginning, and really well defended natural right now. I don't know how you can break it. Do River outrange cannon? They should, right? The Scarab.
Yeah, the Scarab outranges the cannons.
Okay.
It's like... I think every unit and like every race has like their siege unit. in quotation marks. You got the Guardians for Zerg, which
Zerg.
outrages everything. You got the Reaver, which outrages everything. And you, of course, got the completely overpowered Siege Tank, which also outrages everything.
Right, there's the first Reaver building up
Yeah.
that Scarab count. It can be easily sniped, by the way, if Cold Warp Gates moves with his goons. He has enough dragoons to do it. Just snipe the Reaver, pull back, and keep
Yeah.
chilling.
So that was a nice. Oh no, he's not focusing the Reaver.
Oh my god.
He just A-clicked. Like, I know that you're a Protoss player, but holy.
Yeah, we forgot that.
Yeah, I forgot Protoss players can't. Okay, Reaver's dead. He won this. Yeah, as I said, he has too many gateways. He probably crushed this. Second Reaver's coming out. It is getting destroyed. Hazareth is got his second Nexus now though, and he is throwing up gateways in response.
Yeah, poor second Reaver just comes in and 1 second later dies. Just what's up, guys? Came here to help.
Hello, guys. Dead.
Yeah.
That's an interesting pylon. I guess it's there because it can screw up pathing at the bridge. But if Cold Warp Gate like navigates over the western side. I know
So there's two.
No,
I think even 3 paths to your natural. There's bridge on top of it and on the bottom.
Yeah,
you can
but
go around.
Yeah, but he's going. Protoss players don't go round. You go right through the middle, even if it's a little bridge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Bridge, we see he does. But will that pylon changes something? Yeah, you see.
Yeah, now he's going around. Okay.
Yeah.
I definitely underestimated him. Gateways coming up. More gateways. Another pylon. Hazareth is catching up in supply a little, I think. Warp Gates is now going for his first attack upgrade, so this will be a lot faster. But I think he can just crush this, right? I don't think Hazareth has enough.
Yeah, the supplies are looking so much in favor of Cold Warp Gates, even if we see prop count is equal, so it's army supply. GG. Pretty nice start from Cold Warp Gates.
Yeah,
really well
going with the... He's going with the theme of today, like everyone just doing...
Outplayed. Completely.
And yeah, next game should be Polypoid. So let's see. It is Polypoid. Yeah. So let us see what we'll get on this map. In the 5 o'clock position, in the color navy, playing as Protoss, we got Hazareth. And in the 1 o'clock position, in the color gray, playing as Protoss, we got Cold Warp Gates. What? Wait, how did this work? Like, can you do like... yeah, do you do this with an, like, Arbiter style, or... Oh,
Teleport them into pylon location. Like all you need is a pylon. It gives you this power field, and then you can warp units anywhere on the map. Doesn't matter where. Just from the gateways instead of building them
one
with rally
cast.
points and stuff.
Wait a second. Apparently one caster is muted. What the heck? Who's muted? Who's not talking?
No, you're fine now.
Now you're fine. Okay, I get that the overlay was on, but why the heck would a caster be muted? Anyhow, double warp gateway. Now you got me confused. Double gateway coming in from. I can't read the name because it's in Navy.
Azarath.
Hazarath. And double warp gateway also coming in from cold warp gates. This is confusing now.
Yeah, whole different game.
But otherwise, nothing special coming out.
I like how PvP has more variety than ZVZ even. All those combinations that you can afford in the beginning. Like, you rarely see games going the same completely. You can afford multiple like permutations, combinations of build. 2 gates, like 1 gate core, Nexus first, proxies.
Okay, but to be fair, Nexus first is like going 3 hatch in ZVZ. That happens so seldom.
But it worked, you see, it wasn't punished.
I mean, 3 hatch can work also. Melody went 3 hatch and it nearly worked.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Proper builds.
and I mean ZVZ, you got 4 pool, 5 pool, 6 pool. You can even go 7 and 8 pool if you please, but it's really bad. 9 pool, over pool, over gas, 12 hatch. You can go 11 hatch, which we also saw. 12 pool. There's a lot of variation in CDC. It's just like...
Yeah, if you look at it that way, I guess it's also a lot. But 7 or 6 pool, I don't think they exist. Like 8 pool, what is it?
I mean, people
Even
go...
noobs, I think, don't do it. Complete newbies.
Weird Goon's coming out for Heathereth now. Called Warp Gates is also getting his first Goon out. Now the second one. How does range look? Oh, Heathereth is skipping range in favor of getting the Goons out earlier.
Yeah, we already saw players skipping range, even completely. He's just delayed the range to get goons. But, we saw some games when one player was just not getting Dragoon range in favor of getting more units, and then he added range much later.
Yeah.
So interesting.
Yeah, otherwise, not much is happening. Both players are just kind of sitting around. Now, Heathereth is trying to get his units down the ramp. Oh, and Cold Warpgates is trying to sneak in, but he's not getting to.
Nice deny on this probe.
Yeah.
It's very important to not show your tech. Even if it's nothing to be ashamed of, you know, you can show it freely. But it's your opponent is guessing, and it makes them play safe, try to counter many things. Always good to deny scouting.
I just realized something. Every PvP, we have one player who really falls behind in probes for no reason that I can see. Every PvP that I casted. Look at this. Cold Warp Gates is 4 probes behind, and I have no idea why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't even like those, like, probe counts. I think they kinda, how to say, kill the excitement from the game. If you don't know how many workers people have, you might assume that, oh, this huge fight was in that favor or in this favor, and you don't see how many workers they have behind. So it was like a, I think back in the day, when Brood War was casted on TV in Korea, they also didn't show worker count, they didn't show even resources to have it like completely immersive. You don't know what's happening. You don't see those numbers. Only judge what's happening on the screen in
Yeah,
real time.
I guess that's definitely better for the viewer perspective. Like then it's like a magic trick. Like you don't really understand what's
Yeah,
happening, but
exactly. It's
but
full of surprises
yeah.
because of it.
Shuttle and Reaver is coming out for Cold Warp Gate soon. Heatherworth acted for Nexus, and we are in a 7-minute game where both players haven't exchanged any blows.
Yeah,
Yeah, this
so
is
much different.
yeah, this is such a
Really.
like Protoss and Terran thing. Imagine playing a race where you can go 7 minutes and you're playing with one hand because you're not doing anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In PvT, if nobody's aggressive, it's again you can go
yeah,
for
true.
a drink, go AFK, nothing will be happening until like I don't know 8 minutes or when they move out.
Cold War
When
Gate,
Terran moves out on the third,
Cold War
maybe.
Gates did try to sneak a probe. Didn't get through though.
Yeah, that's nice
That's a cool pylon,
attempt. Yeah,
which will
Pylon is there to deny any
yeah,
shuttle
we'll see the
harassment.
shuttle.
And there is a shuttle with River from Cold Warp Gates. I wonder which path it will take.
Oh, but look at Hazareth's base. Did he see the shuttle? Or why is he so paranoid?
2 more gateways.
6 goons.
Oh, at the top, yeah. He's ready.
I mean, he
Yeah,
got the
I wonder
probe,
if there is a timing
and
for
like
the shuttle.
did he scout the robo? Like, this is really okay, but Cold Warp Gates isn't even going to drop, he's just going to attack. So now it's all about micro, and this is really cool in PvP because I love Reaver micro.
Oh, and Probe Scout was nice, seeing the move out, seeing the unit
Yeah.
count, if he realized how many. And shuttle is there, so he knows. Hazaret knows. Pulling the goons from that position to defend the natural, realizing that it's not going to be battle drop, it will be front attack.
So let's see what will come of this. Cold Warp
Reavers
Gates.
are kinda exposed there, I think.
Yeah, you could probably like. Oh, but that was a nice Reaver shot. Like those zealots are toast. That was a nice unload.
Yeah, Pylon saving some time.
Oh,
Front.
and hit the Reaver.
Yeah, this is like show off micro when you shoot the Reaver and then unload and load again. I think at this level it's so hard to
Oh!
execute.
Great hit from Headward. Get the Reaver of Cold Warp Gates.
Yeah.
And now. I mean, Warp Gates also got the ops in front, so. And now. Headward pulls the
Gates
trigger.
down in supply, by the way, and this engagement he has a
Oh
few
no!
guards.
Oh no, the shuttle in the mineral line. Just dying.
Oh.
Without doing anything. Yeah, and I think this is GG. Like, this went really the worst way it could have went for Cold Warp Gates.
Yeah, and he was down in supply even before the fight started. And
Yeah.
the positioning was alright, I think, for this fight. He had nice arc, but just didn't have enough and losing the Reavers and shuttle. Not ideal. Now with this Nexus coming up so late, I think it's almost over. This is the huge attack from Azeroth with the shuttle, with 2 Reavers, having twice the
Yeah.
supply.
This might
don't
just
know.
be it. Oh, that's. And now he's going for the Weavers. And that was a nice load into the shuttle from Cold Warp Gates, keeping his Weaver alive a bit longer, but then it dies, and yeah.
And
This
not
is
enough
just
units
too
here.
much. And that's the GG.
Very interesting series actually. It's 1-1, right? Azurath coming back from that Nexus
Yeah.
first. Yeah, Cold Warp Gates in the chat says that he should play 12 Nex every game. So, I think it's the right conclusion there.
Yeah, I think
Risks, cause you Protoss, you know, do the right thing.
yeah, exactly. That like really fit this Protoss clown style. Like you really have to feel it.
Flipping coins, you know, all the time.
Next map is going to be Eclipse.
Again, 2-player map lines up perfectly for 12 Nexus. Even though it's a bit smaller, but then your opponent would not expect that you 12 Nexus on a very small map, so you can do it. We'll see. So in the top right, in the yellow, it's our 12 Nexus man, Cold Warp Gates, and in the bottom left-hand corner, it's Azurath, who
Yeah,
pulled back in the last game, so this game is a deciding match for them.
indeed. Cold Warp Gates did get a little bit
Sorry, there's an overlay.
Oh, there's still an overlay. Yeah, today I'm really forgetful again. Cold Warp Gates did get a bit of split, I think. Like his minerals are a bit ahead, his his pro production is also a little bit ahead.
There's the first pylon, again very close to Nexus for Azurath, and the good placement for Cold Orb Gates. The usual placement, I'd say. Yeah, I really wonder why the pylon is so close
Yeah,
for the
it's kind of strange.
multiple games in a row.
I mean, here it's okay because it's still very close to the ramp, I feel like, in this position.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, usually you put it farther out.
What if he's like a SC2 player, and I think in SC2 you place pylons like that to cover your mineral lines against drops, but not your first pylon still. Yeah, it's not working. This theory is trash.
A
Oh, and
simulator.
second gateway.
Oh. So 2-gate from Heatherwick, we're going to see what kind of reaction Cold Warp Gates is doing, if he's going to go shield battery. Or if he's just going to respond with the second gate himself, or...
Yeah, he sees it perfectly. Should
yeah.
have time to react, no problem. Oh, the manor pylon. Things are getting juicy here.
Yeah, that's like 3 mineral blocks, right? Which are... no, 2.
Yeah, in the last game like that, it's a very nice move to put your opponent a bit out of balance.
Yeah. So I think he's waiting for 3 zealots and then he will go, I guess. And no shield battery from Cold Warp Gates, so he's going to hold this off of 1 gate alone. Which is going to be tough, like he's going to be 1 zealot behind for quite a bit.
Yeah, Cybernetics core is not finished yet, so it won't be even 1 Dragoon to close off this ramp. He needs to hold with just zealots.
Yeah, true.
Just 2 zealots. Oh, it's gonna be close because they are on the ramp. Yes, you cannot surround them.
He's
But
now also
Dragoon
pulling
won't be in
probes.
time.
Like, probes they have a little bit of range, right? So they can attack over the zealots.
Over, yeah, that can work.
So let's see. Oh no.
Yeah, this is a
Oh.
huge mistake
Yeah, this
to.
is nightmare scenario, like getting a zealot stuck outside like that.
Yeah, all you need is just press hold position, and maybe it wasn't clicked or it was intentional move. I don't know what was that, but
Oh no,
right
don't lose
now
your
it's.
next zealot. What the hell was that
Oh,
pylon?
the Dragoon is out, and you need to micro it precisely, but against 3 Zealots
Yeah.
it's really hard because Zealots can be split, and one Zealot can hit probes, one can chase this Dragoon.
Yeah, I
It's
think this is
over.
over.
And more Zealots are coming. 5 Zealots right now, I think it's very hard.
Yeah, he can just get into the middle line and kill all the probes.
It's a rough split in Zealots, as I was expecting you to do. Just some to
Yeah.
kill probes, some to chase the goon. And you can micro goon all the way like that, but your probes are dying meanwhile, so it's very hard to do anything.
Yeah, and that's a GG, so
Oh,
Heatherworth wins.
yeah, very unfortunate. Cold Gates in the chat also commenting on that zealot, one zealot that wasn't precise. Yeah, it reminds me like if you play PvZ and you just barely not close your wall and the like 6 lanes moved in, killed the cannon, and then it's GG, and it's just you lost because you was like 1 millimeter off your position. It's so unfortunate.
I mean, it's a tough hold, especially when you've got no shield battery or stuff.
Also, I think maybe not. It wasn't this map. It's maybe some other map, but 2 gate against 1 gate. Cybernetics, the Dragoon was already out when Zealots ran in on top of the ramp. Maybe because Eclipse is smaller
Yeah,
or
true.
Cyber was a bit delayed, I'm not sure. The Goon should be out, I think.
So next up is Polaris Rhapsody. We got... Oh, I always wanted to say this name loud. Evan Hookie. It sounds funny. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know.
So let me do the introduction. And yeah, before people bitch, overlay is off. In the 5 o'clock... Of course, I'm thankful when people tell me that the overlay's on. In the 5 o'clock position, in the color olive, playing as Terran, we got Kanzaki Ranko. Sounds like an anime name. And in the 11 o'clock position, playing as Protoss, we got Evan Hookie.
Yeah, I know Kanzaki from previous seasons, and he's very, how to say it, brainy player. He does a lot of builds that nobody expects and nobody knows. And I lost to him as well. We were playing in the last season, and against Zerg he did a weird 2-port Wraith opening into something else, maybe Mass Bio. So he likes to prepare weird builds usually. We'll see what he does in TVP, because I never saw his games against Protoss.
Yeah, so let's see how this plays out. Supply depots coming up. Pylon, gateway, everything completely standard. This is not a Nexus first. Barracks coming up for the Terran player at 11. Is Polaris Rhapsody a map where you can gas steal like on Eclipse?
It's 2-player map, so... Oh no,
No.
just not in time.
I get the rush distance is bigger than on Eclipse.
Maybe that's why, or Terran was a bit quicker with the gas. I didn't see whether he was producing constantly SCVs or skip.
Oh, the SCV's getting harassed. But oh, is Kanzaki
is
going to
annoying.
lose an SCV? 5 HP.
Probe is not going to let it go. He's clicking. Where's that SCV?
Repair,
Now it
repair,
shows the
repair.
repair. Yeah, telling. But with the repair, I don't think we
Yeah,
have any more chance to
can't
kill it.
get this.
So thinking about it, in ZVP, like weird aggressive builds will be fast factories, like all in with, I don't know, 2 factories,
Oh, mana
which is not
pylon.
very double, but
Oh
Probe
god,
is
and
scouting.
3 SCVs. No, 2 get out.
Yeah, this mana pylon also hurts. Having Hookie plays it like a true Protoss player, you know, being such an annoying guy with the probe and
Yeah.
pylons and keeps harassing those SCVs. Playing properly.
We also got a zealot coming for the map. We got... Okay, I was just going to say 2 zealots, but that's just a probe. But that's a very early Nexus, which is coming up. That's a 19 Nexus.
Yeah, I really like this player already, even though I haven't heard of him before. The style of Protoss, I think, is really good.
I mean, funny that you haven't heard of Evan
pressure.
Hookie. Like, he also is like a typical CPL guy, I think. Like, I know that he played in CPL 5.
Maybe I didn't notice him before, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it's just because he has a funny name, I noticed. Or at least to me, the name's funny. I don't know why. I'm just
To me
weird.
it's standard, I don't know.
Oh,
Nice micro.
yeah,
On
that was
those
good
Marines.
micro.
And a CV block at the very end, so losing just 1 Marine, not that bad against 1 Zealot.
Yeah.
Even mineral-wise, it's advantageous to lose Marine for Zealot.
Oh, that's a drop. He's going for a starport. This is going to be
nice.
a dropship, I think.
Yeah, as I was saying, it's not that simple against Kanzaki. You cannot play just standard.
I mean, you
He's
can't...
not like Arthos' style Terran when he just sits on 2 bases and moves out for the third. And Vulture drop will be, I don't know, in these spots, like on this map, I think it can be scouted pretty easily, but maybe if you go around the top, something can be done, we'll see.
Yeah.
You can also shoot, I mean, maybe you can shoot from the top to natural with the vultures. Something like that. I'm not sure if range is enough.
That was a nice. He got the probe that was building the pylons.
Yeah, now laying mines there. 1 mine. Getting another probe actually. This is huge. Maybe get third. No,
Oh, the mine is dangerous.
Yeah, Dragoon should not go there.
Yeah. Okay, he's coming from the other side, and that was a nice diffuse on the mine. Great micro by Evan Hookie.
Yeah. It almost looked like the mine hit Nexus before it just died.
Yeah, and that's a nice pylon wall just to get safe against the zealots. You can close the gap with the Dragoon.
And there is the dropship with 3 vultures so far. Coming from the left side. But there is the pylon actually to scout for it. I think Evan Hookie knew that Kanzaki can do something like that. Or maybe he just ready for everything. But this pylon looks kinda scouting pylon to me.
Yeah, but the vultures are getting out without any hiccup. Laying mines in front of the gateway, and there's... Oh my god! Oh no!
Oh! Get out of this
How
game.
many probes were that? Did he just kill 10 probes?
It's almost all probes, yeah.
Oh
Something
my
like that.
god. Oh, holy moly.
Oh, the probe count is still actually not that bad compared to SCV count, but those mines were huge.
Yeah. Wow, that hurt. I mean, Evan Hookie was like on double Nexus for a good while now, and Kanzaki's only now building his CC, and he's ahead in SCVs. And now he's going to drop a siege tank too somewhere.
Where is the... Oh yeah, there is the siege tank drop. Is it Lost Temple times, like old map, you know, with siege tank drops? I rarely see that in any game of ZVT right now. Oh, I mean, PVT.
Yeah, siege tank is going towards the... Yeah, I think he's going to drop on the high ground, right? And then shoot on the probes at the natural?
Yeah, looks like this reach similar to Lost Temple, so it can be shot from the top, the probes that are mining natural. There is the siege soon. Yeah,
there's
there's the
it.
siege. One shot,
And
one
that
hit,
were
so
2 probes, 3
Probe.
probes. Not
yeah,
getting
it's
the
nice
third.
that we're not clamped there.
And now he's just getting out really nice play by Kanzaki. This is really smooth and really well done. Like, he knows this man has a plan and he's executing it.
Yes, and dictating your game, it's really hard to play against when somebody dictates the game like that. And Kanzaki Ranko now twice the his SCV count is twice more than the probe count of Evan Hookie. So those things that he's doing definitely pay off big time. Even
Yeah.
though not so many probes were killed by the tank, there was a full probe pool and they were not mining still, and this is actually well done. And tank survived along with the dropship while doing that.
Yeah, and there's 2 more dropships going out. Like, he's going heavy into drop play. This is 3 tanks and 2 vultures. Like, if he can secure this cliff, that would be great. But Evan Hookie is now prepared, and he got dragoons everywhere, which is also pretty good. He will try to secure 3rd base.
Yeah, we'll see
And,
how those
yeah.
2 dropships will do.
Oh, this might go pretty bad for Kanzaki if he loses like a
He's an
dropship.
observer and a nexus. Both see dropships and 2 goons
Yeah.
are on the main base prepared for them, but there's 2 goons, maybe they can
Oh.
be killed.
Nice reaction though. Oh, I don't know if I would still go through it. Like, he's dropping it, but
Yeah.
I'm not so sure about this.
Yeah, this is a mistake for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe on top he can try against just 2 goons, but not there.
I mean, wait 1 second. I need to check something. How many probes did the siege tank kill?
How do you check it right now?
Yeah,
There's no siege tank.
yeah, I know. I was thinking like of doing the replay, but I didn't want to like get the whole rewind thingy going, but I would check after the game. Were there only 8 probed at the natural? 10. He's now mining the area before the Protoss Natural. How many factories is he on? He's on 5 facts, so this is 2 base gameplay.
So far so good. Still being aggressive, mining the front, putting pressure on Protoss player.
Yeah. He's now sieging up in front of the Protoss Natural. Kanzaki has a really exciting... Oh, that was a nice mine.
Yeah, while doing his aggressive moves, he's also macroing behind, making sure it's
Yeah.
not an all-in. So it's kinda...
Oh, Reaver's
don't
coming
know.
out though. Shuttle with the Reaver. Oh,
Oh my
and
god,
all
this
the
was
tanks
nice
are...
bomb.
Yeah, that was a nice mind drag.
Oh, all the tanks are died now. But there are still a lot of mines that need to be cleaned up.
Yeah. Oh, and
750 has an observer.
uh, there's an Arbiter Tribunal, so he's going 2-base Arbiter. SCV's coming up to build missile turrets. Evan Hookie, I think he wants to deny this, but it doesn't work.
Oh, even turrets there. Oh my god. This is just get out of this game turrets. I don't know.
No, this is just normal Terran turrets. I mean, he needs the turrets, otherwise Shuttle are just going to run over his tanks and mind drag him to death.
It's like a manor turret, like get out. Which was a bit premature, but I can get it in some sense.
I think he didn't need to mind drag there, to be honest. He could have just killed the tank with his Dragoon. He just wanted to be extra stylish.
More vultures coming up.
Yeah. SCVs dies.
Again, natural can be sieged a little, and you need something like shuttle.
Oh, the mine! Okay, it didn't go off.
But with 3 more tanks, it's really hard. They even not sieged and can kill those goons.
Yeah, the tank count is pretty high. Yeah, now he's in range of the Nexus, so this is getting really hard for Evan.
Constant aggression from Kanzaki Ranko, it's crazy.
Yeah, that's a really exciting style of play. More mines at the ram. Oh, that was a big mine hit.
Oh, natural is down for a Protoss player. He's only mining from his 3rd base and the main, which is going to be mined out soon. And how do you move your army out of that?
With an Arbiter, apparently. That seems to be the plan. Oh, Shuttle is coming in. That will be a big Zealot bomb.
Yeah, I thought about stasising those tanks, like putting stasis on them, but he decided otherwise, and Zealots are doing great as well. Only 1 tank left there.
Yeah. I mean, there are 2 more that are at the side and are not doing anything.
Oh, and meanwhile, the 3rd base was almost killed. The 2 tanks were sieging the 3rd Nexus while this was happening. Oh my god. What a multitasking.
And that was a very exciting game. Like, the Terran players are always really exciting this season. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just every Terran player I looked had a cool little crack to his or her gameplay.
And from Kanzaki I expected something like that, to be honest, and it was...
Like, this was really cool. What was the name of the guy that like never died? That only built like 1 armory every game, and then he never died. Yeah, the games. I don't remember either. 1 armory man, but like yeah. But they were great games. And then like we had last week we had like Vulture God. Who was the Vulture God that just killed 6 Dragoons with 4 Vultures?
Yeah.
I mean, he was from your team, you should know.
Yeah, I know. I'm doing like really bad job with being involved in team activities. You know, I just play rarely, watch rarely. But I need to quit my job to fully engage in Brood War, I think. It's
Yeah.
something, yeah, I'm doing wrong something in my life.
I
Need
know
to
the
get
feeling.
those priorities straight. Brood war than anything
Then life,
else.
yeah.
Yeah.
Brute war is more important. Um, go ahead. I think it's your turn, right?
Maybe, so I'll try. In the top left hand corner, in the yellow, I think it's like yellow with some green tint to me, but maybe it's just yellow. It's Kanzaki Ranko, playing as Terran, and in the bottom left hand corner, in the Protoss olive color, it's Evan Hookie, playing as Protoss, not in Protoss. Uh, so yeah, very exciting first game, and Kanzaki I think will do something either similar aggressive or completely different aggressive in the second game because he likes uh, to put pressure every
Nexus
time.
first.
No, I don't know about that.
I mean, Kanzaki did go with the completely standard build, so it can work. And it's very, like, riskless. Kanzaki is now going to scout, and he's going to... Is he going
He's not
cross?
going to find on the first scout,
Yeah.
and that maybe helps Seven Hookie to not die with
Is
Nexus first build.
um, is it normal to scout? Yeah, it's alright. It's like I'm too used to Overlord scouting, I guess.
Yeah, it's weird pathing. Like
Yeah.
scouting on Polypoid is very long. I don't like it. It's sometimes Protoss can build Nexus first against Zerg, and you scout it last, and you don't like you cannot do anything about it because it's too late. Just bad luck because of the size of this map.
Yeah, so let's see what's happening here. SCV seeing the probe. Scouting the main regardless. What the heck is Evan doing with the probe? I guess that was a pathing mistake by the game. English is hard. Cybernetics core is coming up, doing the cool probe trick where you like boost your gas mining a little bit. And
I didn't know that it's actually boosting. I thought it was like a myth with Cyber or Pool, so players also put Pool in this position.
I think it's a little boost. I'm not sure, like, that's what I always thought, because some people do it. SCV dies before going to the main base, but he did see the expansion. So Kanzaki should know what the Protoss is doing, and he's going for 2 factory.
Yeah, I expected to factory and to punish this Nexus somehow, and at least attempt to do it.
Yeah. I don't think it's an auto win, right? And I think 2 Nexus can hold.
I don't know. Like, actually, no idea.
I remember Chill talking about it once, but that's a year ago, so I'm not sure anymore.
Maybe pull the SCVs as well, like more SCVs. I
Yeah.
don't know, maybe you can still break it. The Terran players should know better, like Kanzaki, I think he knows if he tries to go for it.
Yeah. Goons are coming out for Evan Hookie. We got 3 gateways. We're getting robos, so... Observers also coming out soon. Barracks is flying for the map. Siege mode is halfway done. Vultures are getting produced. There's a probe.
Yeah, and probe sees 2 tanks, no CC, so I think Evan Hookie should know that there is a 2 factory build.
I mean, did he see the CC? Like, did the probe... Was the probe in vision range?
Actually, good question. It died just near this expansion range, so I'm not sure if it's fully in range or not. Maybe Not completely sure if there is CC or not, but two
Yeah.
tanks were seen, so it could be fake double or double. No, fake double, I think it's one tank, right? Or two as well. But
Yeah, I
now
think
there's
so.
the third tank, so it
Oh,
doesn't matter.
and that was nice Dragoon movement by Evan. Yeah,
Oh,
he's just
so
sniping.
unfortunate.
Yeah, he's just wrecking this.
Such a nice micro from Protoss player,
Yeah.
just getting on top of those tanks. Now it's completely denied except for vultures. Nice mines.
Yeah, but I think this game is over. I mean, he
Yeah,
is
nice
getting a
mine
lot of
hits.
probes, but
Yeah. So this push is a failure, not complete failure, but there is no CC yet started from Terran. Playing from behind like that will be really hard. One tank
yeah.
sieged there, and it can be sniped, I think, if Evan Cookie... Oh, I think he has a lot of low dragoons and don't want to risk it.
Yeah, true. So, Kanzaki's not... Whoa. That was a big tank shot. He is now getting... Evan Hookie moved up to the tank. He got the tank in melee range, basically. Is now
7
cleaning up
HP
the
goon.
last vultures and... Kanzaki... Okay, I was thinking for a moment he's going back, but he's still trying to apply pressure. I'm not sure if this is the right choice, like... Evan is on 5 gates, building dragoons, and I don't think you break this.
Yeah, he's going to lose more tanks because of it.
Yeah. This is some nice micro. He's trying to get behind the mines, but it didn't really work.
It kind of worked, sniping this one dragoon.
Yeah.
He needs the command center though, because 2 base economy is kicking in for the Protoss player, and oh, so many SCVs idle at the top of Terran base.
Oh
He didn't
yeah, what
realize
is
that.
this? If this
It's
just...
like
Oh, it's just a rally point.
I don't know, like they're watching a movie somewhere. Like,
They're just in the supply depot. They're like all like, yeah guys, we want our food and we want it now. So get open
yeah.
the supply depot, crack open
Looking
some
at
beer.
the depot spinning those
Yeah.
vents.
They're just standing in front of it like, let's give the goo.
Like high SCVs watching depot spinning. Yeah.
Oh, this is the big worker revolution. No, now they're going back to work.
Yeah, like in Blizzard, right?
Yeah, and Evan is now going for a third base. Siege tanks, we got 2, but this is not enough. Like, we're going to get a big goon explosion. He could use his 2 gateways back there though. I never see them producing everything.
Yeah, nice spread on those tanks right now.
Yeah.
They cannot be easily sniped and microed by those goons, and Evan Cookie needs to pull back.
Yeah, so maybe Kanzaki can do something, like if he gets another really good engagement.
I don't know how he does it actually. Like, it shouldn't work on one base.
I think he just has great micro. And he has a good
Yeah.
feeling of how to spread his tanks, and that was nearly a great mine hit. Nicely nicely diffused by Evan Hookie. My god, English is really hard. He's getting the goon. 4 zealots are running out, but those are not speed. That's speed zealots, so they're now they're speed zealots. So goodbye
Those mine
tanks.
hits. 2 tanks down.
Yeah. Kanzaki's going for the command center though, so he's not going to GG. I
Yeah, it's
am...
like he gave up on the attack. It's almost GG, I think, for him. He needs to be pressuring all the game. It's not pressure, then it's not a real game.
And he's now going up to 5 factories. I'm not sure though what his like victory condition is. Like it seems like Evan is really far ahead.
Yeah, if he was Protoss player and Evan was Terran, then maybe we can put Nexus, you know, and get into the late game, get like units, like more bases out of no units, like triple expand, but not
Yeah.
otherwise. Like Terran cannot afford to be behind like that for so long.
So after this early game, I think we're going to go into a bit of a quieter phase. Oh, will the barracks die or will it survive? Is he pulling SCVs? Yeah, I think he wants to get to the barracks with the SCVs. Yeah, he's going to repair
Desperately
it.
going to... yeah. I think he will be in time.
Emergency repairs.
Yeah, repairs on the way.
Meanwhile, Evan Hooky Forge is coming up. Cannons in the mineral line, so it's really safe in case of drops. More gateways, more pylons. Do we have an Arbiter Tribunal? No, we don't.
What was that? Killing SCVs with tanks. Did you see it?
No, I didn't see it.
Okay.
I think he is supply blocked and maybe he wanted to get like vultures into production.
Oh, that's why, yeah. Must be.
By the way, Evan Hooky not a friend of the new Protoss playstyle, it seems. Like of the High Templar shuttle style instead of Arbiter.
Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah. So that sounds really hard to play.
In Korea as well, so it's kinda not that new anymore. It's again the more popular style, I think, to go arbiters, but maybe things changed already again. We don't have those leagues to check, no ASL,
You
only
can watch.
small tournaments.
We have KCL.
ACM, yeah.
KCM, yeah, the race wars where Zergs win every game. And we got this weird, like, do you know this team channel where like pros do teams and then you got like Team Green versus Team Best and stuff?
No.
Yeah,
I
that
think
too.
it's no. I thought the ASTLs, but it's different. No, I never watched those. I think also Artosis hosts some King of the Hill tournaments with pros right now. Recently, I mean, maybe a
Yeah.
couple of weeks.
But I try to avoid Artosis. He's just...
No, those games he actually casts properly. I mean, not
Yeah.
the usual content. The professionally
The usual
casted
content
games.
of just rage and anger. And we're gonna fight. Evan Hookie's pushing up against Kanzaki's tanks. And also Kanzaki pretty far on the map, despite being so far behind. Zealots are just... Oh my god, that was a big
Just
mind drag.
drop.
Yeah, it's just destruction. And Kanzaki lost everything. I think Evan can just walk over the map now and A-click.
Yeah, felt so bad, but providing how the game started and how much for how long Kanzaki was behind, not surprising this engagement at all.
Yeah. Is trying to build supply depots. Emergency supply depots are coming up for Kanzaki, but I think it's too late.
Yeah, not in time to block the
Yeah.
match. Sometimes shooting from high ground, but it just doesn't matter. And there's the GV.
Yeah. He worked so hard and he got so far, but in the end it didn't really matter. Unfortunate.
Indeed.
So, Evan Hooky gets a point.
Interesting series.
Yeah,
now.
pretty cool series, right?
I don't even... Yeah, I guess Evan Hookie has some mental advantage. Maybe he knows that as long as he survives the aggression, he's fine in this game, so he needs to focus on denying any shenanigans from Kanzaki, not die for some time, and he'll be alright. I think it's like better feeling to have rather than from Kanzaki. You need to think of something, you know.
Yeah, true. So we're on Eclipse, and in the 1 o'clock position.
SCV
I
is
think-
going.
Oh my god, what
Sorry.
is this SCV doing? In the 1 o'clock position in the color dark gray, we got Kanzaki Ranko playing turn for flying SCV. And in the 7 o'clock position in the color yellow, we got Protoss, we got Evan Hookie, he's playing for Editor Plus. And we're getting an SCV coming across the map, so I had to do the introduction really quickly. And we're going to see what he's going to do. This is going to be a proxy barracks, I think.
Oh, you probably see
Oh, the
it
probe
right
is going
now.
to see the SCV.
Oh, is it like what to do at this point?
Oh, but Evan Hookie is not reacting.
Did you see it actually? Maybe. Oh,
And
yeah,
now I
you
see
know,
the
it's
barrack. And-
GG, no.
No!
What the hell?
No, Kanzaki. Oh, that was really unfortunate.
Yeah, he needed to do
Yeah.
something.
Oh, you
Or-
know what happened? Evan Hookie was going to like cheese himself. He didn't build a pylon and he sent his probe out. And he counter cheese basically only because he wanted to cheese he saw the scout.
Oh, that's what's happened.
Yeah, that was.
Oh my god. Yeah, this is just 200 IQ from both sides. Went for the cheese in third game.
Yeah, but got counter cheesed. Without even getting cheese, like just the scout was enough.
Yeah,
Ah, that was
This is-
unfortunate.
so weird and awesome at the same time, the decisions from those players.
Yeah.
But I don't get the decision from Protoss player because he was fine in macro,
Yeah.
and I'd rather him playing like the third game in this style. Yeah, maybe that's why Kanzaki went for this cheese, because he also knew that it's so obvious that Evan Hookie will play macro. And then it just didn't work like that. He decided to cheese and completely outplayed by that decision. This is
Yeah, true.
so brainy.
So we're going to go into our last game. Oh, I totally didn't upgrade the team scores. Help me. Wait, Flying SCV, who won? Cos won, Hazard won, so they got 2.
Yeah.
And Editor Plus got also 2. So this is basically the tier 1 decider between Kaiku's and Least.
Don't want to call it prematurely, but I think Least is not very good player, so
I just know that Least is super BM. Like when I started playing again, everyone was like, oh my god, Least, he's... Yeah, I didn't hear good things about him.
no, I think we're in good relationships, but just it's in vogue to troll Least for everything.
And as I said, I just retell what people told me. Like, I know
But I
Least, and like...
He's been, like it's for the first time I heard from you, so I don't know.
No, I just had like... As I said, I have no problem with Least, and he never was BM towards me, but I just heard people tell.
Okay.
Let's just see.
So
Maybe he's starting to
let me do
flame
the
it.
introduction. Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
In the top left-hand corner, in the gray, playing as Terran, it's Keiku's, and in the bottom right-hand corner, in the yellow, playing as Protoss, it is Least. So we know Keiku's, we casted his games, he's
Yeah,
in the
true.
chat right now. very usual CPL guy here, and
I
playing
don't remember.
alright.
I don't remember a single game of Kaiku's though, so I guess he's not doing anything fancy.
Uh,
That's a weird supply depot, isn't it? Hello?
Why it's weird? What's with that supply depot?
Yeah, this is... Shouldn't it be like to the right of the CC so that you can do the zealot block?
Ah, yeah, it's wide. Yeah, wider than usual. But he's doing the wall
Okay, yeah,
differently,
he's just
not
doing it
using
differently.
CC.
Yeah, but what do you do if the zealot just runs past the barracks and just runs into your mineral line? Then your marine has to move up and you got no cover.
You can pause the game and write to Protoss that he's lucky or something like that. I think that will work as well.
They just pause and be like, you don't play honorable. Proto
Yeah.
scum.
No honor.
You have to wait 20 minutes before you do anything.
Your parents should be ashamed to bringing you up like that. Something like that.
Meanwhile, Lise is doing completely standard stuff. This is a gateway, this is a cyber core. He's not even building a zealot, so lucky for Kaikus, he doesn't have to do anything with his barracks.
Right, he's going to scout pretty soon.
And yeah, not much happening right now. Both players are playing pretty standard. Marine is coming up, factory is coming up, SCVs are getting pulled from the gas. Don't you usually pull 2 SCVs and leave 1 on gas? I don't know.
Yeah, also don't know. And they both, of course, see each other's build. Everything standard, so we're here for a long game when nothing will be happening, I guess, for some time.
Indeed. Range is coming up for Least, who is... Okay, now he's moving his Dragoon.
Yeah, he wasn't even bothering moving the goon when it was out of the gateway. Just not important.
Yeah. So I guess... Okay, command center's going up. So this is factory expand, this is not siege expand. I think...
And there's the Nexus as well from Protoss player, there's the CC. Again, everything standard. Maybe something wasn't standard in the timings, I'm not sure. I don't follow those. But they're both expanding.
Yeah. One goon is moving across the map for Least, which doesn't have range yet. If he's not careful, the Marines... Yeah, they can hunt him down for a bit. Okay, he's pulling back. Nexus is coming up for Least. I think this was 24 Nexus, so a little bit earlier than usual.
Yeah, when the range is finished, usually there is a mini game to shoot the bunker, but
Yeah.
Least decided otherwise and not even going to try.
Yeah, I
Cannot
mean,
do
the
it.
tank is out already, so...
Yeah, it was pretty fast with the tank, so
Oh no!
doesn't matter.
Oh no, look at the gas!
The SCV idol?
Yeah! He's only harvesting gas with 2 SCVs, oh no!
Yeah, this can hurt.
Yeah, this can hurt a lot. Like, when this happens to me, this is like the, this is like when, you're like, ha! I wanna build my 6 Mutilis, but why do I only have 300 gas? Okay, I think you realized.
He just GG
Yeah.
out and
Yeah,
hope next game you won't forget about this gas.
But
That's the brood war right there.
But now he fixes gas, he's building missile turrets. He already got an eBay, so he's playing this pretty safe. Least, meanwhile, is just going gateway man. He got 3 gateways. There's his observatory, which means that we're going to see an up soon, which means probably that he's going to take his 3rd base pretty soon.
There is the observer.
Yeah.
The usual stuff from both players, sieging the tanks. Armory is on the way, 1 armory so far. Oh, 3rd Nexus it looks like.
Yeah, that
Probe
makes
is
sense.
in position.
This is just a weird position, I think.
And it's mineral only.
Yeah, wouldn't you want to take another base? But like, the timing is completely normal. Like, there's the observer, you take the nexus. Yeah, this is all very standard. Second factory is coming up for Kaiku's. He's getting his armory. So we're probably in for some kind of flash build. Which is really, really hard. Like, you wouldn't think it, but the flash build is really hard to execute.
Yeah, only Flash can execute Flash builds perfectly. The river, by the way, is like the river building finished for least. It's going to build some. I always forget river building name.
Yeah.
Is it support bay or something like that? Robotics support bay.
And Lise is just playing this completely standard. That's oh. Do you know when I said like, oh yeah, this is a flash build, and like Kaiku's is like, no, I'm going 6 factories, but Lise sees it with his observer. So this is pretty bad. I mean, Kaiku's could realize it when the observer moves. You can see it, kinda. But right now it's standing still.
Yeah, adding a lot of factories there.
Yeah.
SCV is scouting for additional bases, maybe wants to see the army count. You won't see the Nexus position, it's so unusual I think, and maybe check in 6 o'clock, but no, he decides to check natural and just dies.
Yeah. And Lise is upping his gateway count as he should. How many does he have? 1, 3, 6, 7, 8 against 6 factories. He needs 11 gates.
Yeah, and Keiku's in the chat saying that he's all in at this point, so
Yeah, he is.
it will be 2 base all-in push from Terran. And this is pretty dangerous. List is already floating minerals and gas, not even macroing properly.
Oh, but I like this. Lise is trying to catch him at the bridge, and oh my god, this might be really bad. Okay, Lise is pulling back. This was nice. This was great.
And now you don't realize that the tanks are still shooting. Oh, now he pulls back. Yeah, okay. Oh, and he spent the resources, so yeah, now he's catching up.
Yeah, and there's shuttle with Reaver, which is also pretty dangerous for Kaiku's.
Oh, I don't like this move out with goons. I think it's dangerous, yeah.
Oh, the Reaver
And
died. That was huge.
I didn't see the river dying, but those goons died as well. And with the river, it really, you see the supplies even. And Keiku's is pushing further into the natural. But this position is very hard to... It's a small breach, you know, it's...
Yeah.
so hard because tanks are coming one by one and easily can be sniped by those goons.
Yeah, I think this is pretty much over. Like, Kaiku's only got 3 tanks. Lee's got a bunch of dragoons and a shuttle. I mean, Kaiku's can now ravage the 3rd base, I guess.
Did he see the 3rd base, by the way? When
Now
was
he
more
did.
down? Yeah, now he sees it. I think
Yeah.
he didn't. That's why he went over the bridge, but still better to move around.
Oh, the mines!
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice
the
one,
mines! Oh, the mines!
This is huge.
Yeah, there was a lot of dead dragoons, and he's ravaging the 3rd.
Even more SCVs than probes right now. Alright. How to get through this bridge? Let's see, maybe this time those 2 tanks, 2 hero tanks. No. Decided otherwise. I don't blame them for this decision. I think it's wise.
Yeah,
Not
Kaiku's
to go
also
there.
needs to, like... Actually, he's floating so much he could take a 3rd base.
There are still 2 mines, by the way, and no observer. Wow, only now comes for the 3rd base. Yeah. I was hoping for more mine hits. Comes out reinforcing the 3rd. At least is thinking that the attack will be on the 3rd base rather, and Keiku's is going around through 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
There is the shuttle with the river coming to do some economic damage, and Keiku's should see it, but whether he realizes. There's a turret as well. Oh, there is an attack front.
What? That are a lot of vultures. Wow, is he going to
Yeah.
break least? Is he just going to crush this? Wow, Kaiku's
yes,
with the
those-
power move.
Those mine hits were really huge,
Yeah.
and zealots were out of position. That was why.
Oh, that was a
Because
big
I-
mine hit. Oh my god, the zealots are all dying.
Yeah, I was looking at the supply and I didn't know that, like, what, where was the supply, but the zealots were not in position for least, and this costed me.
Yo, Kaiku's going full vulture god on least now. Like, every week we've got a vulture god now. This week it's going to be Kaiku's, I tell you.
Oh. And vultures are doing...
Yeah, he's just wrecking
more.
this.
Yeah,
And
there's
that they,
GG.
wow. Yeah, vulture god. Every week, somebody else.
Yeah. Least almost made it.
Yeah,
And
almost. I actually thought like Least had it. Like I didn't see the comeback after he like lost all of his tanks. And then like, bam! Just fucking kills it.
Yeah, the engagements are really hard actually from both sides. You
Yeah.
need to, against tanks, it's so easy to just waste your units if they are in range. You need to...
Mm. Yeah, it's definitely not. It's definitely not super easy. Like there's an art to A clicking. And we're going to. Did you do the last introduction or did I?
I did, so it's your turn.
Okay. In the 5 o'clock position, in the color green, playing as Protoss, playing for Editor Plus, we got Least. And in the 11 o'clock position, in the color, I think this is pale yellow, we got Kaiku's playing for Flying SCVs. So, a bit of StarCraft trivia. Who's the... I think it's the co-leader. Least is the leader of Ego, but who the co-leader? Do you know?
No, I don't know.
It's Wizard.
Oh, Mr. Wizard.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. Yeah.
yeah, I know this guy. I think the only money I won out of Brood War, it's because Mr. Wizard donated for my show match against who was, yeah, I think I was playing against some Zerg player. Ah, don't even remember names. Something is wrong. But yeah, so the money I got from Brood War was thanks to Mr. Wizard.
Apparently my TXT files never saved, so it said Evan Hooky last game, unfortunately. I fixed it now. It should be better. Oh, it doesn't fit too bad. Doesn't matter. I do it for the style. It stayed this way. So
Again, why I say Z? PVT?
exactly, PVT. And nothing out of the ordinary is going on. We got a barracks, we got a refinery. Scouting SCVs coming out. Least should be scouting after the cyber core now. Yeah, he's going out.
Not getting the first scout. Will Kekus will scout on the next one. And Least as well. Because they are cross spawns.
So supply depots are coming up. We got a cyber core. Still nothing really exciting at the factory. Kaikus pulled 2 SCVs this time.
And he
Instead
had
of
no
one.
wall, by the way, on this map, maybe because it's large. He wasn't afraid of Zealot aggression.
Yeah. Let's see what Nexus timing these will go for this time.
Okay, they both will scout each other. Maybe Marine can deny the probe from getting in. Oh, denies
Yeah.
it. Nice.
Yeah, this is great. Now at least doesn't know if it's 2 factory or not. Or like FD push.
Right.
SCV has
That's
to get out.
my
Oh, the
aggression.
SCV will survive. Or will it?
One shot, yeah, I think it will.
No, I think the
No.
Dragoon is a bit quicker than an SCV.
There was also like a movement to the
Yeah.
right side, I think, a little bit. That's why the range got closer.
Tank is coming out. Marines are coming out.
Yeah,
Moving.
and Dragoon,
next.
we'll
Oh,
see.
nice Marine micros. Pulling back.
Yeah, it takes 3 Marines to kill Dragoon, so depends on the micro.
Yeah, but also good micro by least. He's now killing all of the Marines. Wow, this is dangerous.
Yeah, and this
Okay, but
is very close. No bunker yet. CC started. Only
yeah.
those Marines. But he's safe.
Yeah. Robotics coming up for the project play. Keiko's also really... Did he build a bunker last game?
Yes.
Okay, this time he didn't. Interesting. Engineering base coming up. Lee's going for the standard build again. There's the Robo, the 3 gateways, Dragoons.
Yeah, there's the probe transfer. Now they
Yeah.
bought on 2 base. Siege on the way.
Missile turrets are coming up. Really playing it safe. Observatory. which I oftentimes see at the natural, by the way. Like, I often see it like as part of the wall that you do against vultures.
Interesting.
Yeah, which Least doesn't seem to be a big friend of, at least. Oh no, he did build one last game, I remember, so I take this back.
He has some dragoon wall there, but no buildings in the wall. Right now he's going to put something there. What is going to be? It's just another pylon. Coming up for the third nexus, I guess, with the probe and dragoon. Observer is out.
Really good, like, execution of the build order from Least, by the way. Like, this is really nicely done. Like, this is just how you should do it. Get your ops out, take the third base. I think, like, if you don't even scout vultures, you can probably, like, just leave the ops. Or it might be too dangerous because the Terran can 5-fac, I don't know.
Yeah, he saw the CC when he was fighting, I think, against those marines.
Yeah, but I mean 5-fac off of 2 bases.
Oh yeah.
But
not too fast.
5-fac off of 1 base. If Terran could do this, holy moly, can you imagine this?
I would imagine somebody trying at least. On the ladder, there are many people like that. Just doing some stuff that shouldn't work ever, and they have no money for some buildings. At least it happens at low MMR.
Yeah. So, CC's coming up, so we're going to do the flash build. 2-1. Attack timing push.
There is command center. Will be finished soon as well behind that.
Yeah.
And I think you take like 9 o'clock after that, right? Or 12.
Yeah, something like that.
Kinda equal. Or you take the front mineral only.
Yeah, you can only take the mineral only.
Oh, okay.
As a
you
Terran.
need to defend.
Yeah, exactly. You can't just go willy-nilly on your bases.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the Protoss is just coming along and he's going to give... Whoop! He's going to give you the big Dragoon fist. The big A-click.
Yeah, it's so hard to take third as turn.
Yeah.
All the time, just Protoss moves in and kills your tanks.
Yeah, this is like the only thing that I don't like about Lee's gameplay right now. Like, he should at least delay the third base. Like, think, like, if those Dragoons would, like, if they like, would have been on the high ground here, that would have made it really difficult to take the third base for Kaiku's.
Yeah, at least he's very lazy. He's not even trying it to deny it.
Yeah, this is very...
base.
I mean, this is some very nice macro game. He's setting up. But it's also kind of lazy, like he really doesn't do anything. Like, he could have least like pressure with his Dragoons. There's a shuttle and a Reaver, but Kaiku's got all of his turrets in position.
Yeah, some people just play into their strengths. Like, if you lose your macro cycles by microing somewhere else, maybe it's okay to just do nothing and focus on macro. But at the same time, you don't like, you give the initiative to your opponent, playing only reactively.
Yeah.
It's a very complex game, Good War.
Some more gateways coming for Least.
Yeah, the starport is done for Keiku's.
Oh!
Nothing.
Oh, look at this! Look at what Lise is doing. That's triple speed shuttle with Templar and Psystorm. He's doing the Avatar free build.
Yeah. Oh, okay. This storm drop style.
Yeah. I actually like it. It's cooler than Arbiter style, I think.
In a way, right? But it's also micro intensive. You need to click
Yeah.
a lot
But I
and be
mean,
precise.
micro is cool. I mean, there's a reason why I build Mutalisks in every BO, in every
Yeah,
matchup.
it feels really cool. But it's
Mima Kaikus did up his factory count. He's done 7 factories, which is nice. Terran science facilities. Quad, are you still there? Hello? I may have lost my cowcaster, so apparently for the last stretch you have to suffer through me alone.
my
Oh no,
internet.
there you are again.
Oh, I don't know what's happening actually. Maybe internet goes back and forth.
Vultures are running across the map, are laying some mines. Oh. Oh, Lise, be careful with the dragoons. Loses 2 while clearing minefields. Are you back now, or?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay,
I think.
okay.
Yeah, it's not the internet because game will be lagging. Otherwise, I don't know. Maybe mic issues. I will check sometime later.
So Lise is now pushing up with his dragoons, but there are just too many siege tanks here. He's not going to be able to do anything.
A nice push from
Yeah.
Least trying to do something in this game at
That's
least.
some nice siege tank split, by the way.
Oh, nice shuttle drops. The river
The
gets
river
sniped
just
immediately.
His storm is coming
Oh.
in. 1 storm, 2
He
storms.
needs like 3 more to kill this off.
Yeah.
The second storm is coming. He needs more.
You know, but he's... Oh, he's getting a bloody nose on this.
Yeah. Just not enough units, maybe micro. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't 200 properly, and attacking into this position when so many tanks were shooting from behind. Obviously he didn't know, he didn't see them, like how deep was the whole tank line. So maybe he
Yeah.
did best in the situation.
And we're on 2 armories now, so upgrades are coming in for Kaikus at a good rate. And I still need the oh, there's a High Templar. There's a storm on the Vulture. I'm not sure if this is worth it, like storming vultures.
They die really quick at least.
Yeah, true. Least
And
meanwhile,
with no vultures you can just zealot, like move in with zealots, reinforce with zealots and kill tanks.
yeah. Oh, is
There
Kaiku's
are no
going to move
zealots.
out now? I mean, he got a lot of siege tanks, but...
Yeah, Least army army of Least is very weak right now, not enough units.
Yeah.
You should be careful not to die to this push.
But is Kaiku's going to see the position that Lise is trying to take? Like the
All tanks are
natural?
not covered by vultures, only now vultures coming back.
Oh, that's a huge storm.
Oh, they're so clumped, yeah.
Yeah.
One more storms and they all die, but unfortunately tanks are surviving there and can
Yeah.
proceed with the push.
Do you know when storms like this are flying a around, I wish that I was a reincaster so that I could say Stormu! Stormu! Whatever they
Yeah,
say when
the
it's
Korean, the Korean
yeah.
casters are really emotional.
Yeah, they have
and
this great energy that I can't just bring myself to get. Like,
yeah, the same.
like I
I
couldn't
think
bring
we
my.
even don't have like anything close in foreign scene. Even like Tastosis, they can do it as well. And I think they
Yeah.
don't even try for this style. Maybe they tried just as a test run and it didn't work, I would imagine. But it's very specific to Koreans.
Anyhow, Keikos is sieging up these 6 o'clock position. That's a medium tank split. He's getting a lot of Dragoons, while Lise is really struggling to hold this.
Yeah, this is also, I think, one of the crucial bases. If this dies, he has only mineral only, and he will
Yeah.
be mined from main and natural.
And like, there's already a second push coming, this time with a lot of Goliath. We're on a good number of factories, upgrades are stopped for the moment.
Nice reinforcements with vultures. Fighting
Yeah.
vultures against zealots feels so nice. Like there are no dragoons with this army.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, right now Least army is kind of all over the place, but I don't see why Keiku's moving out with vultures and moving back. I mean, he was
Yeah.
pushing all right, and then maybe he didn't want to lose everything. I think he could have done more damage there, but anyway.
So Kaiku's killed the 6 o'clock base. He did not scout the natural yet. Oh, this Goliath. Oh, this Goliath. Oh, he still isn't scouting this.
Mm.
Meanwhile, oh, Least is counterattacking. I'm not sure about this. And he
Like,
is.
he doesn't have the supply. He's down in supply against Terran. He does know
Yeah.
that, but that he should see that he is not 200, and this should tell something is not right.
Yeah, and like he's also eating a lot of mines while he's moving like that.
I like how he's taking bases and expanding, but unable to spend all the resources right now.
Yeah.
Anyway. Oh, this is so like so hurts as a Protoss player.
Yeah, not the best engagement.
He
Plus
was
3 attack.
pushing in into siege tanks, and yeah, didn't go well.
So plus 3 is coming in for Kaiku's. Lise is taking the 3 o'clock position, but they're mines, so he can't place his nexus. Arbiter is now coming up for Lise.
Interesting transition very late into the game. Oh, those 2 shuttles will be sniped. No, they all survived.
Why is he sending empty shuttles? Like,
Oh, there was 1 Templar in one.
yeah, what the heck was this?
I don't know. Maybe to pull army back, save some time.
He needed to free supply for his future Arbiter army. And Keikos is now sieging the Mineral Only up.
Yeah, and I don't see how List can defend it with that
Yeah.
amount of dragoons. Now his supply is dropping to 100 something, and those are 2-1 tanks and 200 supply from Keiku's. And all of those units are siege, so minus this base, and when Keiku's is sieges the natural, no army moves out, and then it's closing.
Yeah. Lots of Yeah, I don't think he has what he needs to hold this. Like, there are a lot of siege tanks and they have these upgrades. I mean, he is taking bases and this is pretty good, but Kaiku's now knows about the natural and he is pushing into least or natural who he he jailed his own dragoons behind the gateway. That's unfortunate.
Oh my god, yeah, I see it now. And because Lees didn't have gateways anywhere else, even though those bases are kind of mining the other side of the map, there are no gateways to reinforce, so this is sieged and it takes time to rebuild gateways, so it doesn't feel good. Almost no comeback from this.
Yeah, true. I think that should be it. Like, Kekus is now also going to attack the other natural. At least is trying to muster up one last attack. One final hurrah for our green protostar.
Oh, this is not the best stasis, but at least 3 tanks are frozen. Need Storm. How do you put Storm when if you get in range you're sniped immediately, so it's very hard at this position.
And that's a GG.
Yeah, there's GG. I think there was not even enough energy for the Storm.
Yeah. So, that
congrats,
concludes...
Kaikus.
Yeah, definitely. Nice gameplay. Yeah, Flying SCV got 3 points, Editor Plus got 2 points, so tier 1 of this matchup is like just a little smidge better for Flying SCV. But just a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
great. Well played.
Great games all around. Although I'm still salty about the ZVZs, which were just really weird. And I still don't know what happened there. Anyhow.
Weird openings all the way.
Yeah, really strange.
Only last ZVZ game was standard.
I want to talk about it. Like, I get PTSD from this, probably. I'm going to have nightmares about this, like, weird hatchery timings. Anyhow, this concludes the evening. This concludes the cast. I wish everyone a nice evening. Thanks for watching, and if you want to, we'll see each other next week. And I give Quad the last word, so bye!
Yeah, thanks everyone. Thanks for being here. See you next week. Goodbye. Take care of yourselves.